Hey, what is going on everybody? Epicon here bringing you guys a brand new video, and we are on some skate. Hopefully you guys are having a great day so far. You guys already know what the deal is. We're going to be doing a free skate video because the last skate video I did was nothing but challenges. It's Friday, it's the beginning of the weekend. Time is just flying by. Hopefully, like I said though, you guys are having a great day. You know, it's not too hard of a Friday. There's one thing I do know I have to really start getting into is posting up on my other socials. Like, I try to do it my best, but I do notice I miss like a day or two posting up on my Twitter account or X, and then I also have a Facebook page, which I need to actually start putting that into the description. Socials that pop up on the bottom left corner of my videos, I do need to add my Facebook account on there as well, just so that you guys know that I have it. I don't actually post up the videos that you guys are seeing now on there. I just post up the links to so it could automatically send you into YouTube. I'm sure here shortly I will be doing reels just of certain videos of mine on Facebook. So, you know, make sure you guys go and follow me on Facebook as well. I'll definitely have that on the top of my description just so that you guys can just easily find it and you guys don't have to go type in my long name and everything. I have noticed too, when I was making, I think my skate video last time or the time before, I actually was able to get the 100-meter grind, and it was during that time when I was on top of the building and I was just grinding around the building over and over again and just practically falling off. I wasn't actually grinding around the building, I was falling off that building. So I was able to complete the 100-meter grind on there. I know that was actually giving me a lot of problems. I kept on saying that I had to keep on going down a curb line to do it, but it was just a roof that I actually had to grind down. So that was actually something that really surprised me because I never knew I was actually going to be able to get it. I thought it was going to be one of those challenges where I wouldn't be able to complete it, but surprisingly I did grab it, and hopefully it's just one of those challenges where it actually works, because I know the tasks really have been getting bad where I'm not able to complete any tasks because it just glitches out completely. I know when I got on earlier and Skate popped up with some news feeds and stuff, they did say that they were going to be updating or extending the season 2, so I guess that's a cool thing. I just hope that they actually fix the tasks, because I mean, I'm losing out on so much resources. I don't even know what you call them, if you would call them resources, you know, tickets. I'm losing out on all those, so hopefully they fixed it. I'm trying to get some of this completed. I know I have to be in Goldcrest. I know I'm right now in Market Mile, but I have to be in Goldcrest to do a little bit of a manual, and then I think it's a manual sequence. So let me actually shoot back over there. I know I just got to go on the other side of this road, and I think I should technically be in Goldcrest. So maybe I can't be just across the street. I need to actually be in this little courtyard, I think, right? This courtyard turns it into, yeah, this courtyard is a Goldcrest village. Okay. All I really need to do is, ooh, I did a weekly challenge off that too. Let's go. Just hold this ×4, you know what I mean, guys? Just hold it and do a couple sequences. And continuously crash into a, what was that, a recycling bin? Oh, don't lose my 4 times, please. All right, we're good, we're good. Okay, so the task isn't popping up, so I'm assuming I've actually completed the task. I'm gonna lose my 4 times, but that's perfectly fine. Let's check out the chat. Let's check out the tasks, and it might actually be working. I know the 18 of 3, so that's a little broken, but who knows? I just need to do 2 more nose grinds. So let me find a nice little area to do a nose grind. I might be able to do it off this bar, or the rail, not the bar. Nope. Man, I missed that. That's okay. Well, let's see. Where can we hit up? Maybe right here. We could do a nose grind right here, right? Nose grind. 1 more, and we'll see if we could actually accept the tasks. I really hope so, because I've been, like I said, I've been losing out on so much. And I didn't want to grind for some reason. That's okay, guy. I didn't want you to grind. We'll hit this curb line right here. Nailed it. All right, let's see if it actually worked. All 3 are check marked on popping up, but am I able? Yeah, I'm able to claim it. Let's go. Finally. I think I should have more than 50 and 200. They should give me all the extra stuff when I wasn't able to complete it, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? We just gotta go with the flow. I'm just glad that they're able to actually fix it, because that was one of the big pet peeves of mine. I think it was going on for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks that they weren't able to actually be accepted after completing them, which also then gives me high hopes that my weekly challenges and my seasonal challenges are actually going to be working now as well. I am kind of curious to see what they're going to be doing with the season 3 when it comes out in March. I don't know if they're going to be doing it like the early 2000s, because I know right now we're in the 80s, and I think season 1 was the 90s, I want to say. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that for sure, but I'm pretty sure the season 1, wow, okay, I just hit that poll. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that season 1 was the 90s, and then we went to the 80s, so maybe we'll be doing an early 2000s. Season 3 could be Skate 1, all kind of referencing Skate 1. One thing I do want them to add, hopefully, you know, by season 3, are tattoos. I just want my character to have a little bit of ink on him. Like, you're kind of not giving people who have tattoos the ability to put tattoos on. So hopefully, you know, season 3 they'll be dropping tattoos for us. Like I said in my other video, I think it was the last time I did the skate video, they just have so much potential for this game, and I just hope that they keep up with it and they don't just let it die. Continuously updating it. And I know I've been also saying, because I've been meaning to actually address this, I know I've been saying for the past several videos that games aren't updating constantly, and I'm sure some of you guys could be like, well, they update most of the games on Tuesdays, but what I'm really looking for are the big updates where you actually have to, like, I guess you could say like Helldivers in a way. They constantly have big updates and they do a lot of extra things, and I just don't think that, you know, Skate's really putting in as much updates as Helldivers, and I also don't think, you know, Destiny's bringing out updates constantly as well as they should be. In my opinion, I feel like if the servers are having to go down, you know it's going to be a really big update and a really good update more than likely. But if the servers are still active when you get an update, then you know that they didn't really change anything. Like, I think the most recent update for Skate was that they added another song to a radio station because it wasn't actually working properly, and then they also added I think a rail that was not being able to be grind on. I think they fixed that so that you could actually grind a rail. So not many things are being updated, just like little minor bugs, but I just hope that they do a bit more quality of life rather than just little bug fixes. You guys already know what I need to do. I need to do a front flip. I don't think I've done one front flip this whole entire gameplay. Let me see, somewhere very risky. Right here, I'll do a front flip right down here. Front flip. Oh, on that grind. Let's go. That's how we do it down here, guys. See what I mean? Because I'm in a parking garage. I'm not up on the upper levels. I know, cringe-worthy, I know. I am surprised that they didn't add as many skate parks as I was expecting. Like, they only have like probably 5 good skate parks around the map on this skate, and I figured they would have added a lot more. I know Brick Switch, they still haven't really touched anything on there. There's a nice little fast travel over there, but there's nothing for us to be able to actually unlock that fast travel. At least I haven't figured out any way of unlocking the fast travel. Yeah, it's right here. Surprisingly, I went down the right road to show you guys. But yeah, as you guys can see right here, you know, it's still grayed out, and Brick Switch is still at 0, and I just want them to add it, please. Who knows, maybe they'll extend Brick Switch and add an extra area for Brick Switch or something. Maybe that's why it's still not really being able to be played on. And they have a couple quit challenges here and there, but you're not being able to actually rank up Brick Switch like if we were playing it in Market Mile or Goldcrest. I also understand that Skate's probably gonna be this type of graphics and probably this small throughout the whole entire life cycle of Skate, just because I know when they were talking about it constantly, they were saying that they were trying to get the mobile gamers to be able to play on Skate, which, I mean, I'm not throwing any shade towards the mobile gamers, but like, I never would have expected to see Skate turn into a mobile game. I always felt like Skate needed to be on a console or computer rather than on a mobile device where you are just touching the screen to do tricks. I don't really see how they're going to be able to implement all of the tricks and stuff into the mobile game. I know they're trying to reach the masses, but I think if you just make a good Skate game and bring back your audience from Skate 3, because I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure a lot of people actually are back on Skate 3 and Skate 2 and not really playing too much of Skate. I'm not too sure if that's like the case. I do know not many people are playing this Skate because they do say it is like nothing's really able to, like, you're not able to really do anything, and apparently like the map is pretty small, which, I mean, I guess it's small compared to what we probably were all expecting. But that's why I keep on giving them the excuse that it's still early access. They're still building the game. They're not even probably close to actually dropping the game. I would like for them to drop it sometime this year, but maybe 2027 they might drop it. I know one of the big things that they definitely are going to have to add are the Skate game mode, races, and contests. Because if you drop the game and you don't have those, then you're not really even a Skate game at that point. Like, I guess, you know, I would also throw out, you know, Hall of Meat, but I also know that Hall of Meat is practically here already. You just aren't breaking bones and you're just kind of getting score. Well, that's the second time I did that. Did a flip and then landed on that rail for a grind. I'm just going to take that win and not try that again, because I don't think that's even going to be possible. Probably on my 90th or 92nd video, I was talking about dropping a montage for the 100th video, but I'm not going to lie, guys, I got in my head and I was like, nobody wants to watch a montage, especially somebody who's this low and starting off with YouTube. So I never got around to actually do a montage. I got some clips, but I don't know. I'm nervous to actually do the montage because I watch all the old FaZe videos and stuff of their montages, and I'm like, they've set a standard, and if my montage isn't up to that type of standards, then I feel like it's not really worth doing it. Even though it'd be my first ever montage, I still want to hold myself accountable and make sure I don't lower a bar just to be like, oh, look at me, I dropped a montage. So maybe sometime before this year ends, I might dabble into a montage for you guys. I just got to make sure that I am confident enough to do the montage and to upload the montage. That's one big thing, is I get real self-aware and I start second guessing myself, even though I'm, like I said all the time, I'm doing this just for fun. I don't want to produce something and not be okay with it. I know some of y'all might be like, that's good though, you're keeping standards at a certain point. So I'm trying to look at it in a positive way, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm kind of dogging on myself, I'm not gonna lie. What the hell's going on over here? Oh, there's a vehicle. Okay. I was like, these guys are floating. There ain't no way that's possible. Well, alrighty guys, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. It was me just kind of talking to you guys, skating around, having a good time. If you guys did enjoy it, like I said, smash that thumbs up button. Also, leave down in the comments below if you guys are excited that they are extending the season 2 just for another, I think it was an extra week or two, or do you wish that they just let the season 2 end and then let them already just drop season 3? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace!